Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
now we
live.
are.
All right, hey guys, how are you guys doing today? This is Kappa. We have Alison, we have Brittany, and we have Daniel here today. We're here because, guys, we have something awesome to share with you guys. We have something awesome to share with you guys. I believe you're here because of the reason. Like everything in life, I've noticed if you look carefully, happens for a reason. So what we're gonna do today is that we decided, like we've been building our business kind of from the background and now, starting from today, we'll be doing this every week, Monday. We're just gonna be here sharing with you our experience, what's working for us, and how we are here to change lives. Because our main goal is we're here to make a big difference. So I just brought some of our stars, some of the people. Some people are new, like Brittany just started. We have Alison who's been with us for a while, and we're just gonna be sharing our experience. We'll be talking about us, like who we are, like our whys, why we're doing this, and just having fun. Like, and if you guys are interested, you can join the movement. So, just tell you a little bit about me. I know some people know me, but anybody who doesn't know me, I'll just tell you a little bit about my story, and then after that, we'll move on to Alison, Daniel, and Whitney last. So, but first, I would like to introduce them. So, you guys can just say hi, say a little bit about yourself, like 1 minute, then I'll come back, tell my story, then we go on and you guys can tell your story. And we don't want to take up too much of your time, so we'll be quick. We know time is precious, and I believe that this is important. You have to listen to us. So I'll start off with Alison. Alison, you can just introduce yourself. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, just like 30 seconds.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Um,
Hi.
my name is Allison King, and I am still relatively a newbie here. Prior to getting into internet marketing, online marketing, I was a banker for many years, but I always had that entrepreneurial drive in me. I think it's part of my DNA because I'm from a family of entrepreneurs. My father, God rest his soul, he's passed away about 10 years ago. He had a very successful business, and I had some other members of my family who've been in business for themselves. So it was just a matter of time that I too was going to follow that path. But I was a banker for over 10 years, and then I went into real estate to pursue that entrepreneurial spirit. But we all know what happened with the real estate market. And when the real estate market crashed, I did not want to give up on that, my entrepreneurial goals and dreams. So I looked for an opportunity that could still give me the same like freedom I had with real estate, freedom to be my own boss, freedom to set my own hours, freedom to just be who I wanted to be. And I came upon online marketing. So I've been doing this less than a year now, and I love what I do. It seems like every day I'm learning something new, and I'm really excited about this opportunity and helping people to achieve the financial freedoms and the dreams that they have to achieve the ultimate freedom that they want to have. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm excited with the community that we have and the support as a team that we're always there for each other, and the different skill sets that different people bring, and it just makes it a very enriching environment to come into. So yeah, I'm very excited, very excited.
Awesome. Thank you for that introduction, Alison. Then we look forward to hearing your whole story in a couple of minutes. So, Daniel, just introduce yourself real quick, 30 seconds, then we'll move on to Brittany. Then I'll tell my story, and then we're going to go in depth with why we're doing this.
What's up, y'all? My name is Danny. Hey. So I have grew up in a family full of entrepreneurs. My mom was a dog business owner. She groomed dogs. So all my life I've been working, for her. And one day I was introduced to this industry. See, I was used to the entrepreneurship business, but I never really, I never really thought about working part time and still making a full time income. until I was introduced to network marketing. And now I see that this is an opportunity for me to meet new people like Coppa, Brittany, Allison, and we all work together as a team. And I just pretty much love this industry because it's a business that you're not in it by yourself. I mean, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. We all work together. It's a big family, help each other, and we just go out and we have fun. So that's pretty much it. I've always been an entrepreneur, but this is just a good opportunity for me to meet new people and to grow and learn and to teach others. And that's pretty much why I'm here right now. So I'll pass it on to Brittany.
Hey guys, my name is Brittany. I'm actually kind of in the same boat as Allison. I used to be in real estate for a little bit back when I lived in Florida. And so now I live in this little bitty small town where I don't really have the contacts that I used to. And so I discovered online marketing, and it's really just changed my life because you've got this whole network of people, that are there to back you and support you. And I've made so many awesome friends, and I've learned more in the past 2 months than I ever did going to college. And it's been awesome.
Awesome, Alison. Guys, thank you for that introduction. It's good to have you guys here, and we're just ready. So, okay, guys, so let's get to the point, right? Real quick, I'm gonna just tell you about my story, why I'm doing this, why I'm actually here on the Hangout instead of like watching TV or like watching a show or anything like that, because I'm after my dreams. Because, guys, one thing I've learned about life, our time is limited, our time is limited. Everybody, it's like we have borrowed time, and it's important to just tap into your power and do whatever you wanted to do in life, like especially changing life. So, guys, I'll start off with my story. So how did I first get into the whole internet marketing? What did I do and all that stuff? So as you can tell with my accent, I'm not from America, I'm not from Jamaica either. A lot of people ask me, "No, are you Jamaican?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not from Jamaica. I'm from a little country called Zambia. It's like in the southern part of Africa, like little country. I believe there are only like 9 million people. That's in fact, just think about it. Texas is bigger than our country. So I came to America back in 2004, just like a lot of people, like from other parts of the world who come here just for like the American dream, pretty much, just a better education, better lifestyle. So I went to college, got my bachelor's degree, worked so hard, played for my college, had all the scholarships and all that, which was good, which I'm happy about, and thank God for that. I was talented. Played soccer, wanted to go pro actually, but then there was a point of time where I was like, you know what? Let me focus on school, because that's what we're all told, like school, 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 school. Yeah, like what if you break? I remember my parents just tell me, yeah, what if you break your leg one day? What you gonna do? Your career is over. So I decided to go to school, and thank God I played soccer and went to school at the same time. It's tough, but it was worth it. So I got my bachelor's degree, worked so hard, studied just like everybody does. Then after that, I graduated with an econ degree. Then I started pursuing my master's degree, because just like everybody else, the higher degree you get, I was thinking, oh, the higher degree I get, oh yeah, crazy money, I'm just gonna be balling and everything like that. So I was working hard, worked towards my master's degree, got that, got my first job. Where was I working? I was working at the Department of Education. Well, not directly, but it was a research center when we had grants for the Department of Education. So I was thinking, once I have this degree, oh man, I'll be getting like six figures, I'll be making a lot of money. But that's not the case, especially with no experience. I mean, I was working like coaching part time and all that, but I was like, with no experience and all that stuff, you're not gonna even make more than 50,000. I was living in a city like in DC that time, and rent there, everything is like 3, 5 times expensive than other places, especially like small towns. So I was working hard, but I noticed one thing. I was like, I got all these degrees, I was working hard, I had like two part-time jobs, and I had a full-time job, but I was like living paycheck to paycheck. I was like, how do I have all these degrees? How did I go to school all these years? And I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. And guess what, guys? A lot of people are in that same boat. Like, once you get fired, I've known some of my friends, a lot of them, they once you got the fired, and once they got fired or anything like that, or something happened to the job, they were done. They wouldn't know how they're gonna pay rent the next day. So I started thinking to myself, I was like, something like deep down my heart, I was like, there's something more to this, there's something more to it. I was applying for jobs like all the time. Like I would just send out applications like five, six, seven applications a day. But that time it was when I graduated, it was like around 2000 when the economy was bad, and people were just not hiring. They would bring you, and the trick you heard about. Companies are required. I just learned this like a couple of years ago. Companies are required to post job vacancies, even though they're not hiring, because I think it's, I don't know, something with HR. They have to do it like quarterly or something like that. So I was going to all these job interviews, and they were just not hiring. I just never heard from everybody. So one thing that happened to me just before I graduated, um, my dad got sick. My dad got sick back home in Zambia, and I was worried. I was like, "Oh man, this is not good." I just wanted to go home, leave everything, and unfortunately, sad story. Like, I think it was a couple of months after, like, he died. I was like so depressed. I was sad. I was like, "What's next for me?" Like, I just wanted to quit everything. In fact, I was kind of like depressed for a couple of months. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no purpose. I mean, I was going to school, but I was like, do I even really want to do this? I wasn't that happy. I mean, I studied hard, got good grades, like on the dean's list and everything, but I wasn't like really happy about what I was doing in life. So then, guess what? Immediately I go back. So I went home to my dad's funeral. Immediately I go back. Uh, I got a call. Like my boss sent us an email, like to the whole department. So send us an email, like, guys, there's something important I need to tell you. And bear in mind, this is the time when the economy was just crazy. Like everything was just down. So we got this. I just got back from the funeral the next day, that Monday. I remember going to work, got this email from my boss, and she had different kinds of like different apartments with everybody. And then all of a sudden, oh, hold on, guys. Did you guys hear an echo or something? Was it me or? Anyway, I'll just go on. I'll go on. So then, what had happened? I went back home. I mean, I went back to guys. I think somebody's mic is not muted. All right, there we go. Now it's fine. All right, so guys, so I went back. Um, after my dad's funeral. I went back to work. I got this email, and don't worry. There's a reason why I'm telling you this story. There's a reason, guys. There's a reason why everything. So just stick with me here. I went back home. I mean, went back to what am I talking about? Went back to work, and on Monday got this email. Our boss had different time slots for us, for everybody. So I went in the office. I remember as if it was yesterday, and sitting there, my boss just told me, "Hey, Kappa, I'm sorry, the government just cut our budget. They cut it by half, and well, guess what we're doing? We're letting half of the employees go." I was like, "Oh man, like how bad can it be? I just lost my dad now. I just got laid off." And they were like, "You only got 2 weeks to 2 weeks to work." It wasn't even like, oh, 5 months or 6 months so you can find a new job. It was like only 2 weeks, and after that, sorry, like if we hear anything, if we get a new grant, we're gonna call you back. After that, I was like, wow. So I went home. I was just like, oh man, like what am I gonna do? I'm still going to school. I still have like a couple of classes to take. I need to pay for them and all that. So and then I started. I went online. I was just like sick and tired of that life I was living. So I went online, saw this link, just kind of like one of these links say, hey, how to make 6 figures a month and blah blah blah. And guess what? Just like everybody, I bet even you, we've seen those links before. I'm sure you're wondering, oh man, this is a scam, blah blah blah. But you know what? Deep down, it's like when you reach when you're sick and tired of the life you're living, you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes you just have to take massive action. I remember I even had like $100 in my bank account. So I click on that link, and it was one of my mentors, actually still my mentor. I saw his product. He was talking about how he's making all this crazy money. At first, I was like, man, that's not impossible, because the mentality. They're not like I was raised thinking, oh, you just need to go to school, work hard. That's how you become wealthy. Like you gotta work for somebody. Like don't be an entrepreneur. Because my dad actually worked his whole life. So I saw that link. I was like, oh man, this is not real. I sent it to my sister. I sent it to my brother. I sent it to some friends. They're like, man, I don't know, man. It's kind of skeptical. And I remember to get started, it was like I think $97, and I only had like I think it was 150 or something to my name. You know what, guys? When you're sick and tired of your life, it's like you have no choice. I had no choice. I just got in. and I told myself I was gonna work it. I was gonna work it and work it and work it and work it, and I did. I got it. I got my first $20 like commission, and I was so excited. I got the check, went home, took it to the bank, cashed it. I was so excited. That's when my internet life started building up. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? Looking at my mentor and what he was making, how his life changed, and now where he was, I was like, I'm gonna be the next one. So from then on, I went to work. I went to work. I went to work. I went to work. And then a couple of years later, we came up to the company we actually promoted. We're gonna tell you about the company, like not yet, like right now it's not important. I'm just sharing with you what the company has done for me. So after that, we joined this other company, which we are right now, which we're building. And then things changed for me. I started working. I went to events. I met so many successful people. I got introduced to really good books. I was reading good books, like learned a lot of marketing stuff, and my income just went up. And the one thing I noticed, the more I started working with myself, the more I started surrounding myself with successful people. It's like it started rubbing off onto me. I went to my first event. I was like on stage, and it was just like an amazing experience. And after that, my life just changed. So the reason why I'm sharing with you, I'm just trying to share with you what has happened to my health, like what it can do for you. I'm not guaranteeing you anything that is gonna happen because, of course, you gotta work on yourself, read books, and do that. And that's how my life changed. And now I work from home. I actually moved. I'm in like South Carolina right now. I mean, I do go to DC once in a while, and I work for myself. Like I have freedom. Like I decide when to work. I'm not worried about next week. Oh, my boss gonna send me another letter and tell you like, I'm laid off or anything like that. Just having that freedom. Like sometimes I decide in the morning, like should I work today or not? Like, but of course, like I don't even see this as a job now because it's like a lifestyle. Like there's no day. Like sometimes I even tell myself, all right, you need to take one day off, like just relax, relax. But I don't. Like I just do it every day because it's like a lifestyle. So that's pretty much my story, how everything changed. Of course, like next time I'll tell you more details like how everything like happened. I just wanted to share you my story and my why I was doing this. The reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to help people. Like right now, if I saw the way the business and just this whole industry has changed my life, it can change my life. I'm pretty sure it can change your life as well. And that's why we are here. And that's why I'm here instead of like watching TV or actually working on my business because I've seen what this business can do for someone. And guys, believe me, like a lot of people might think, oh, well, because you went to school, well, it has nothing to do with school. When I was in school, my paycheck, well, I was living paycheck to paycheck. When I started this business, I became a six-figure, and I'm not saying you're gonna be. You have to work hard, and of course, like you can't just join and sit there and just sit there and expect everything to happen. But you work hard, you working for yourself, and magic happens. So that's my story, guys, and the reason why I'm doing this, like I said, I want to make a big difference, and actually, my vision is to create 26-figure earners this year. It's gonna happen. One thing I learned about life, we always, like a lot of people, the reason why they don't believe in their dreams or their goals and everything, they're always wondering of how things are gonna happen. But when you let go and just leave the higher power to sort out those problems, like if you told me like 5 or 6 years ago, like, hey, I was gonna be a six-figure earner or something like that, like I would look at myself and like, you're kidding me. I was like, wow. But the how is none of your business. As long as you believe, do the work every day, be consistent, you're gonna get results. That's why we're here on the Hangouts, and every week we're gonna be here sharing with you our stories, what's working for us, what didn't work. We're kind of like giving you a shortcut, instead of showing you going through the long process, it could be shorter for you because we'll be sharing with you what worked and what didn't work. So we'll be doing these Hangouts every Monday. So like I guess that's pretty my story. And sometimes, like I said, that moment I remember sitting behind the computer, looking at that link while all my friends were like, "Ah, man, it's not gonna work. Like it's just gonna get scammed, blah blah blah." Yeah, it happens. But sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. So, guys, that's my story pretty much. And now I'm gonna bring on Alison, who's gonna tell us about her story and why she's doing this, her vision, and what this business has done for her.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you right now. Good.
um, this business has the be free. I mean, I work hard because, and I don't even consider it working hard because I enjoy what I do every day. I'm learning so many different things, and I really appreciate what this business is doing for me. I mean, I keep, my mind keeps stimulated with all the things that I have to learn, and you know, one of the reasons why I entered into is that my mic. I'm hearing an echoing. Hello, can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. I was hearing an echo in a few seconds ago. Um, yes. I one of the reasons why I went into real estate is not just to be an entrepreneur, but in addition to being an entrepreneur, I wanted to make a difference in the lives of the people that I served, basically my tenants. Well, it just so happened that, real estate market crashed and I have another opportunity, an entrepreneur, but I also get to change the lives of people that be a slave to an and enjoying, what I'm doing, having the team support of everyone. Um, yeah, that's my story.
That's awesome, Alison. So tell us more, like, what's your experience so far? Like, what made you start? What was that driving force? Like, why you like decided, like, you know what, I want to work for myself, and um, this is just what I wanted to do.
I think it was partly DNA. I
Ah,
think I think it was partly DNA. I'm from a family of entrepreneurs. My father was a very successful businessman, and he's no longer with us. But I come from a long family of entrepreneurs, and so I think it was partly DNA. But when I was a banker, I mean, I was a large corporate finance banker. So, I'm dealing with large corporate clients, and it's not, you don't get the same reward as you do with helping the guy on Main Street, on Main Street. It's a big difference, when you're doing like large, corporate finance transactions that make a difference on Wall Street. But here I get to actually make a difference in the lives of the guy on Main Street. And that's closer to home and it's more fulfilling for me. It's more rewarding. So when I was making that transition into entrepreneurship, I saw real estate as a vehicle to do that. Um, it's just unfortunate that the real estate market crashed. But, this was a new opportunity for me. And it's not as stressful as real estate. Um, and I can do this, from anywhere I am. I mean, I can be on the West Coast and still run my business. So it gives me a lot more freedom than I had with real estate. But at the same time, I still get to make a difference in the lives of the individual. And so I enjoy that. I like
aw-
that.
awesome. Thank you very much, Alison. Thank you for that. Like, guys, when I remember the first time we started working with Alison, like, has just so much energy. I know this is one person who never gives up. Like she makes things happen. She's ready to work with you. So guys, if you're watching this hangout, you're on the sideline, make sure you connect with Allison. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna get some of that energy. Like I said, energy is contagious. You know, you're gonna get that energy. She just persistent. She pushes. She makes things happen, guys. That's why we're here. We're here to make a big, big difference. Thank you so much, Alison. And now we're gonna move on. So, are you first of all? Sorry, I'm sorry. Are you done, Alison? Before we move on to Daniel, or you still wanna share?
I'm done for right now.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Alison, for coming on. Thank you for sharing. We're now gonna move on to Daniel. Daniel, pretty cool guy. He's actually from DC, where I lived for like 10 years. He's gonna share his story, tell us his why and what his vision is, and what this business has done for him so far. Daniel, it's all your own, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Whoop whoop. All right. So, my vision for this business is just to, I want a family of people who are not afraid to share their passion. One thing that attracted me to this business is passion. This business is about being who you are on the inside. Like, I'm a believer. I'm a Christian, and I believe that God put a uniqueness on each and every last one of everybody on this earth. Everybody has something unique on the inside of them. And while I'm here on this earth, I want to play a part in helping people bring that unique gift out. And one thing I love about Empower is they encourage us. They show us the way of how to bring the best of us out. And they do it by telling us to read, listening to audios, filling our mind with positive information, stuff that will help us grow and to help us help people. And that's why I love this business. And when I talk to Brittany, Allison, and Copper, they always speak positive into my life. They always speak life into me. And that's why I need to be around a circle like this, because how much positive is out there in the world. When we turn on the television and we turn on the news, we don't really hear too much, that's uplifting or something that will take us to a higher level. A lot of information we hear out there is bringing us down, is taking us down to a different level. So I feel like this is a way to escape a lot of negativity in the world. And not only that, but it gives you hope. And one thing that can give us strength to move on every day is hope. And it gives us hope that one day we will be free. One day we will have a circle of people that we have helped reach a higher level. We'll hear the testimonials. We'll be able to meet each other at events. It's just the people that we're around. So that's another thing in my vision. Like I said before, it's just to have a family. Just like Copper said, he won 20 six-figure earners. This year, my vision is to have 300 people who are passionate about sharing their gift to the world. No matter what they sound like, no matter who they are, I just want them to share who they are. This business is more than just money. The money is good. You'll have money, and the time freedom is good because you'll be able to focus more on who you are and grow more in that God has created you to be. But, and that's another thing, too. Another thing that brought me to this industry is, just like Allison, I grew up in an entrepreneur. Like, my family was just all entrepreneurs. My mom had a business. Like, I was born into a dog grooming business. I was working for my mom at the age of 7, washing her dogs, and she was paying me under the table. And I was like the only kid in elementary school that used to go to school with a whole bunch of money. And people used to wonder, like, how do you always have money? I was like, I don't know. So then I used to tell them I used to just bathe, wash my mom dogs. And that's when she'll hire students from my my elementary school. And now everybody in my classroom was working for my mom on like one day out of the week, and she'll just pay us all, and we'll all just have money. So I always had an entrepreneurial spirit. And the one thing I didn't like about that industry is it wears your body down. And I still do that to this day. Like, I go to people's homes and I have clients. Like, once you do it, you have clients, they'll call you, you go, and you just you still give them that service. And I'm still going to do that. Even when I make a lot of money in this business, I'm still going to do it because I love dogs. That's just one of my passions. It's been there since I was a little boy. So, but one thing it can do is it will rip your body down. Like that is some work that is extremely hard. And another thing it turned me against it was you're just independent. You're by yourself. You're not really around people. You're not really showing, sharing your passion with other people. But that's what attracted me to this industry. It's a way that you can connect the family, you can share your passion, you can work less, make full-time income, and you can have your time back so you can share and do the things that you want to do when you want to do it. I would love to do one dog a year and still make six figures. That would be awesome to me. Like if I could just do one dog a year, choose when I want to do it. Stuff like that. It's the little things that draw me and attract me to this industry. And there's a lot of companies out there. It's a lot of businesses out there that tell you, join me, join me. But one thing I see about Empower is there is stability. If you listen to the leaders and how they talk, you hear a change. You don't hear the leaders in Empower talking about join my business, join this opportunity. No. What they do is they provide value to the marketplace. They reach out to people because they want to see people grow. If they join or not, they still want to see you become a better person. Okay, so that's one thing I also learned from Copper all the time is add value. He never say get people to join your business or just do this, do that. He always say add value to the marketplace. Become better at being who you are. Read daily, do, and then teach. Okay, he don't say go out there and just get people to join your opportunity, just send your links out there. No, he always tell me to read, do, and then teach. Okay, because that's just the process that we go by here. So every day I grow, I'm learning, and I also went to school. This is another thing that hit my mind just now. I went to school, and I was in this class, and every day we'll study, and nobody have a mindset of, oh, I want to make money next quarter, or I want to make money this quarter. Nobody had that mindset. Everybody is in the phase of education. We know we have to be in school for about 4 years before we can even present ourselves to a job to even get money. We have to get the skills that's necessary to get the money. But, it's the same thing in this business. It's skills that we need to become a professional in this business, to be paid. And that's one thing that Copper teaches us. He shows us the right books to read. He leads us in the right directions. We don't waste our time because he points us and show us which marketing strategies to go about, how to target our market. And it's not a lot of time being wasted. And that's a big difference I see in this company from a lot of companies is you go into it, you just expect to get rich overnight. But here you have a step-by-step formula that the creator Dave Wood has outlined for everybody in the company. And we have mentors who have proven they've made six figures, and it's like a happy family. So that's pretty much why I'm here, and that's my vision. My vision is to build a family of people who want to share their passion. I'm here because this business really want to see us grow. But we could take this knowledge and dominate any industry. It's not just here. We can take this knowledge and dominate real estate. We can dominate any industry we go to. So that's it. I want to pass it over to Brittany.
Daniel, thank you so much for that, man, and thank you for the good words. Like I said, guys, you see, like we're saying, guys, like this business is not even just about Dave Wood or the empowerment. It's about us. This business is about us. It's about making a big difference. It's about one other thing I wanted to know to tell you guys, like what you said, Dean, is that what the business does for you, it's crazy. It just brings out your best of you. It's crazy. Like if you saw me like 5 years ago, the only thing I used to read was school books. That's it, just school books, textbooks. I never read any self-help books or anything like that because all along my whole life I believe like the harder you work on your job, the more money you make. But when I got into Empower, I started working with these guys and all the leaders, I realized it's important to work hard on yourself, because when you work hard on yourself, you're going to influence everything around you. All right, thank you again, Daniel. And now we're going to bring Brittany. Brittany just got into this business. She's a rock star. She's fired up. She was texting me today earlier. She's so pumped up. She can't wait to build this empire with us and just have fun with us. So Brittany's going to share her story. She's going to tell us why she started. She's going to tell us her vision. In fact, she's already started getting results in the business. Like, I've never seen somebody so soon, like so to quick get into her business and actually get results. She doesn't play around. She's all about taking massive action. Anyway, let me not say too much about her. You're just gonna hear it from her. So, Brittany, you're on.
Okay, I'll try to keep this a little short since we've been on for a while. I don't want to take everybody's time up. But yeah, basically, I graduated high school in 2008, and my parents are not entrepreneurs, and I did not come from an entrepreneur background whatsoever. And they pretty much pushed me, to go into school right after high school, and I was, freaking out because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I jumped into cosmetology because that's what my mom does. And so after I graduated cosmetology school, which was very hard for me to get through because, I like doing hair, but it's like I just felt like I was trapped in this, classroom for like 8 hours a day. And I don't know, it pretty much just consumed, a year of my life, and I was working full time. And so after I graduated cosmetology school, I moved to Florida. And Florida was awesome, and I was working in a salon. I was actually managing a salon, and I was pretty happy, but I was just missing out on a lot of time, and basically I just kept searching for something that was going to allow me to just have more freedom in my life, and so I actually switched gears and went into the nursing field. So I started school for nursing and started working at a hospital. And I like my job. I love taking care of people, but I work 12-hour shifts, and it's just exhausting because I just feel like I'm missing out on so much time with my family. And so I really have just been looking for something flexible. And I also feel like I was born to be an entrepreneur because I just, I don't know, the whole 9 to 5 thing or working a job, it's just never worked out for me. And I've always kind of been the oddball. And I didn't really have my parents, supporting me because my parents were like, you need to study, go to school, get a good job, and basically stay at that job for the rest of your life and retire and then die. And that just doesn't sound appealing to me. And so I've dabbled around entrepreneurship a little bit. I was in real estate doing this thing called wholesaling, which is still pretty popular now. But I don't live in Florida anymore. I live in Southern Illinois. And I just don't have many contacts here. It's such a small town. And so I was introduced to network marketing through Facebook. I have a friend that lives in Australia, and he's just constantly posting stuff all the time about how he's traveling and working from home, and just that whole concept just seemed like the perfect fit for me because I could virtually do it anywhere and still have a business. And my mentor actually is Daniel, and he has been so awesome. I mean, I have learned more from him than I ever learned in college, because in college I could barely stay awake through my classes, and I couldn't even tell you what my teacher, told me. But since I started in network marketing, I mean, I have just gone full force into this. Like every single day, I've been on my computer, researching, testing out different marketing campaigns and making all of these connections, and it's just like it's been a confidence booster for me. Like a couple months ago, I would never get on a Hangout and do this, and I would never make videos or any of that stuff, and it's totally just brought my confidence through the roof. And I've met so many awesome connections that I talk to on a daily basis, and I really just thank God for putting this in my life, because I do believe that everything happens for a reason. And my vision actually is to kind of change the way that people look at network marketing, because I'm on a lot of Facebook groups right now, and the big thing that I see is that people are so spammy. They just post stuff over and over and over. It's like they just copied and pasted it from their company's website, like start making money right now. And and so most people have the perception that that's what network marketing is that, okay, they're going to sign up for nothing, because people don't want to pay anything. They want to get in free, and then they want to make $1,000 tomorrow. And that's just not how it goes, because you have to have the education, to back you. And so that's what I like about this company, because it gives you the freedom to be yourself too. You don't have to just use the company's templates. Actually everything that I use is stuff that I make. I made my own landing page and my own Facebook course, and I try to make everything really personalized. That way people feel like they're talking to me and get to know me and not the company. So yeah. So my vision is just to create, a different platform for network marketers, and I just want to help people to be more successful and just kind of show people that it is possible to make money online. And that's really all I've got today.
Thank you so much, Brittany. That's very, very inspiring. Welcome, and I love your vision. Like, it's true. Like, guess what? Not only that, remember when I first started, I was doing the exact same thing, just like you said, just posting, spamming, just different Facebook because I didn't know what. I didn't know. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Because I was a workaholic. I'm still a workaholic, but I would stay up like all night just spamming different Facebook groups. And I was like, nah, there's a better way of doing it. So once I started learning more, I found a good mentor, learning more stuff. Then I found out there's a better way to do it. And guys, guess what? This is just an introduction. We're just here, just hanging out, telling you who we are, what we stand for, why we're doing this. But coming in the next coming weeks, months, we're gonna be doing hangouts every Monday where we're just gonna share value. Like Brittany said, she's gonna share. We're gonna all share. Daniel, Alice, and me. We're gonna bring on guests. We're just gonna share value and just share with you. So like you don't do we kind of like give you a shortcut. So instead of going through like when I started the spammy way, like spamming groups, like Brittany is gonna show you how to do it the right way. I know Daniel does a lot of like vlogs, like he's good at videos and all that. We're just here to give value. We're here to just help the whole industry, to help people and just like make a big difference. That's just why we're here. And we're gonna be doing this hangout every Monday. So next week Monday, 8 p.m. we're gonna be here. We're gonna be live, and we'll just be here to give you value. We'll just come here, give you a tip, just give you value, share with you guys what's working, what's not working, what's new, what new trends, what new traffic strategies we learned, or just something small like creating, I don't know, like a Google Hangout. Maybe you want to promote your Google Hangout to just shooting videos, like how to shoot good quality videos. We'll just be here to give value and value and value. So guys, like we said, like Brittany said, everybody, we're not here to take up too much of your time. And I don't know, I'll start with Allison. Do you have any last comments? And guys, by the way, after this hangout, reach out to Allison, reach out to Brittany, reach out to Daniel, find out what they're doing and why they're here. Like we told you their story, they told you their story, they told you what they are. If you resonate with them, just they invited you to this hangout, reach out to them, connect to them, and show you what to do and how to get in. But if you guys have any last comments, I'll start off with Allison. Allison, last comments before we close out. Then I'll go to Daniel, then Brittany, then we'll be done.
Kappa, I'm good.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's fine. Then I'll move on to Daniel. Anything last comments?
Testing. Am I on? Okay, I'm on.
Yeah,
I just want to say I really appreciate this hangout. I love what we are doing here as a group, as a unit, sticking together, sharing our passion with the world. I want to say I'm going to see you later, Brittany. I know that me and you chat all the time, and she is such an inspiration. Like, she got like those 2 sales in less than, 5 days. I was like, whoa, she on fire. So I don't know, it's just good, like, to meet you, Allison. It's like my first time really getting to hear your voice and talk to you, so that's just awesome to hear from you. And Copper, me and you talk all the time, so I mean, I see the future of these hangouts. I know we're going to grow into something huge in 2015 going forward, so I'm excited. Woo!
Awesome, thank you for that, Daniel. And awesome, I enjoy our conversation. We learn so much from each other. Believe me, I follow your vlog. And by the way, guys, go if you're not Daniel's friend yet, go add him as a friend right now. Go look at his vlog. It's awesome videos, like so entertaining. You're gonna laugh the whole time. Just crazy, like awesome videos. Brittany, last comments before we close out.
No, I just I hope I didn't talk too fast because this is my first video hangout, so I was super nervous.
Nah, you're good. You're good. All right, guys. I mean, like I said, we don't want to take up too much of your time, so we're gonna meet you next week, Monday, same time. We're gonna be giving you a lot of value. We're just gonna be giving you value, helping you. We want to take you from zero to wherever your goal is. Like you notice, everybody has different visions here, but we're all going in one direction, and we just want to help you. We want to help you, show you how it's done, so we can make a big difference in your life. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on this hangout. Make sure to look up for our link. We're gonna send you out a link next week, Monday, same time. All right, bye.
Bye.